Oh, I can't stop loving you, so I made my mind today. I'll keep walking through this life while your memory stays. Every road I travel down brings your face into my view, and the silence of the night still whisper about you. Those tender nights we used to share still live inside my heart somewhere. People say that time will heal the lonely pain a heart can feel, but time stood still the day you left, and nothing feels the same. So I keep holding on to dreams and softly call your name. Every mile this old road runs carries echoes of your voice, like a song the wind remembers, like a love without a choice. They all say the past is gone and tomorrow finds a way, but my heart keeps drifting back to yesterday. Those tender nights we used to share still live inside my heart somewhere. People say that time will heal the lonely pain a heart can feel, but time stood still the day you left, and nothing feels the same. So I keep holding on to dreams and softly call your name. Maybe someday I'll find peace when the morning light appears, but tonight the stars still shine through the silence and the tears. Those tender nights we used to share, though the years had drifted by, every memory shines again, like a tear I can't deny. Time stood still the day you left, and nothing feels the same. So I'll keep living in my dreams, still calling out your name. I still can't stop loving you, though the years keep rolling on. So I'll ride this road alone until the break of dawn, and the echo of your love will forever guide me through, while I live inside the past, still loving you. The old hometown still looks the same as I step down from the train. Standing there to greet me are my mama and my papa. Down the dusty road I see my sweet Mary running free, golden hair and lips like cherries shining bright for me. It feels so good to touch the green, green grass of home. Yes, they all come out to see me. With open arms they roam, smiling faces gather round me, like the days I used to know. It feels so good to touch the green, green grass of home. The old house still stands proudly, though the paint is worn and dry, and the oak tree by the front yard still reaches to the sky. Down the lane I walk with Mary, moving slow and hand in hand, golden hair and lips like cherries, sweetest in the land. It feels so good to touch the green, green grass of home. come out to see me. With open arms they roam, smiling faces gather round me. Like the days I used to know, it feels so good to touch the green, green grass of home. Then I wait and look around me, cold gray walls on every side, and I know without a question it was only just a dream tonight. For a guard stands in the hallway, and a lonely old padre too. Arm in arm at early sunrise, they will walk me through. Yes, I'll touch the green, green grass of home, and they'll all come out to see me in the shade of that old tree. Smiling faces gathered softly where my restless soul will be, and I'll rest beneath forever the green, green grass of home. Beneath the quiet sky above, I'll sleep where I belong, under the green, green grass of home. A lonely steel guitar drifts through the quiet night. The sound feels warm but full of longing. If he gives you love and laughter, then I wish you all the best. All I ever hoped for you was a heart that feels at rest. But if someday he should hurt you when the teardrops start to fall, just remember I'll be waiting before the next one falls. Before your tears fall again, I'll be standing by your side. When your lonely heart is breaking, you don't have to run and hide. If the love you trust should leave you and the night turns cold and blue, just remember I'll be waiting right here for you. If the world should turn against you and the road feels hard to walk, you can always come and find me. You won't even have to knock. Every tear that tries to find you, I will catch them if I can. I'll be there to hold you gently like a faithful friend. Before your tears fall again, I'll be standing by your side. When your lonely heart is breaking, you don't have to run and hide. If the love you trust should leave you and the night turns cold and blue, just remember I'll be waiting right here for you. Some hearts keep on loving even when the years go by, and a love that's true and patient never really says goodbye. So if someday he should leave you and the teardrops start to fall, just remember I'll be waiting before the next one falls. Yes, remember I'll be waiting before the next one falls. Moonlight's tracing patterns on the hardwood floor. I'm leaning back against the frame of the kitchen door. The house is full of silence, heavy as a stone. But tonight I don't quite feel like I'm sitting here alone. I can almost hear the hem of your floral cotton gown brushing against the boards as the sun is going down. I'm dancing with a shadow in the pale blue light, holding on to nothing in the middle of the night. Left hand on your waist, right hand in the air. I can almost feel the softness of your golden hair. The music's in my head, a slow and lonesome track, just me and a shadow, till the morning brings me back. I remember how we moved to that old jukebox song. Back when our hearts were young and the days were twice as long. You tuck your head right here beneath my weary chin, and I'd swear that I was stronger than I've ever really been. Now I'm moving through the kitchen, 1, 2, 3 and turn, living in the memories that the lonely hours burn. And I'm dancing with a shadow in the pale blue light, holding on to nothing in the middle of the night. Left hand on your waist, right hand in the air. I can almost feel the softness of your golden hair. The music's in my head, a slow and lonesome track, just me and a shadow, till the morning brings me back. They say a man is foolish for living in the past, for chasing after colors that were never meant to last. But as long as I can feel you in the swaying of the breeze, I'll stay right here in the garden, down upon my knees. In the pale blue light, holding on to nothing in the middle of the night. Left hand on your waist, right hand in the air. I can almost feel the softness of your golden hair. The music's in my head, a slow and lonesome just me and a shadow, till the morning brings me back. Just me and a silver shadow. One more turn before the sun. Rusted chains are humming a low and steady song on this old wooden porch where I used to feel so strong. The sun is sinking down, painting purple on the ridge, and I'm sitting here alone on this lonesome wooden bridge. I look up at the blue where the white lines start to bend, wondering where the vapor starts and where the memories end. And I'm just tracing clouds on a porch swing tonight, looking for your silhouette in the fading golden light. There's a dragon in the west and an angel in the east, trying to find a little bit of quiet and some peace. Yeah, the world keeps spinning, but I'm caught in the breeze, tracing clouds on a porch swing down here on my knees. I can almost feel the weight of your shoulder next to mine, back when we had nothing but a whole lot of time. You'd point up at a castle or a ship out on the sea and say that's where we're going, just a-waiting for you and me. Now the air is getting cool and the swallows fly low, and I'm just tracing shapes of a love I used to know. And I'm just tracing clouds on a porch swing tonight, looking for your silhouette in the fading golden light. There's a dragon in the west and an angel in the east, trying to find a little bit of quiet and some peace. Yeah, the world keeps spinning, but I'm caught in the breeze, tracing clouds on a porch swing down here on my knees. Winds change direction and the shapes begin to blur, and I'm left with the shadow of exactly who we were. You can't hold a cloud and you can't stop the rain, but you can't help but look for her through the window of the pain. And I'm just tracing clouds on a porch swing tonight, looking for your silhouette in the fading golden light. There's a dragon in the west and an angel in the east, trying to find a little bit of quiet and some peace. Yeah, the world keeps spinning, but I'm caught in the breeze, tracing clouds on a porch swing down here on my knees, just tracing clouds on a slow-moving swing, watching the sky for whatever it brings. The sign is rusted, peppered by some bird shot from a gun, marking out the boundary where the asphalt used to run. I'm leaning on the fender of this battered 69, watching shadows stretch across the wide and broken line. The air is getting colder and the moon is hanging low. I'm stuck between the place I am and where I ought to go. And it's midnight at the county line, a lonesome way to be, looking back at everything that's left of you and me. One side is the home I knew, the other's just a ghost. 100 miles of heartache is the part I fear the most. Yeah, the clock is ticking steady, but I'm frozen here in time, in the middle of the midnight at the county line. I remember how you told me that this town was just too small. You were chasing after city lights and didn't hear my call. I watched your silver tail lights fade into the Georgia pine, right here where the gravel meets the dusty county line. Now the weeds are growing heavy where we said our last goodbye, underneath the hollow silence of a dark and velvet sky. And it's midnight at the county line, a lonesome way to be, looking back at everything that's left of you and me. One side is the home I knew, the other's just a ghost. 100 miles of heartache is the part I fear the most. Yeah, the clock is ticking steady, but I'm frozen here in time, in the middle of the midnight at the county line. They say a man can drive away and leave it all behind, but a heart don't care for borders or the maps that people find. You can cross 1,000 rivers, you can sail 1,000 seas, but you'll always find the memory waiting in the breeze. And it's midnight at the county line, a lonesome way to be, looking back at everything that's left of you and me. One side is the home I knew, the other's just a ghost. 100 miles of heartache is the part I fear the most. Yeah, the clock is ticking steady, but I'm frozen here in time, in the middle of the midnight at the county line. Just a rusted sign and a troubled mind. Midnight at the county line. The cicadas are humming in the old willow tree, and I'm sitting on the tailgate where you used to be. The air is thick with the scent of the honeysuckle vine and the ghost of a memory that was once truly mine. I reckon I'm just a wandering through the shadows of the past, chasing after a fire that was never meant to last. And it's just the ghost of a summer kiss haunting a heart that wasn't ready for this. Sweet as the nectar and fleeting as the light, a silver little whisper in the middle of the night. Yeah, the years have gone cold, but I still feel the bliss of that lonesome, lovely ghost of a summer kid. And you were wearing blue denim and a ribbon in your hair, with a laugh that could quiet every trouble and care. We were leaning on the fence where the meadow meets the creek, with a story in our eyes that we didn't have to speak. I can still taste the salt and the warm evening rain, like a beautiful needle stitching through the pain. And it's just the ghost of a summer kiss haunting a heart that wasn't ready for this. Sweet as the nectar and fleeting as the light, a silver little whisper in the middle of the night. Yeah, the years have gone cold, but I still feel the bliss of that lonesome, lovely ghost of a summer kiss. Time is a thief that don't leave a single trace, but it can't steal the feeling of your hand upon my face. The sun goes down on the valley and the shadows start to roam, but that one little moment is the only way back home. Of a summer kiss haunting a heart that wasn't ready for this. Sweet as the nectar and fleeting as the light, a silver little whisper in the middle of the night. Yeah, the years have gone cold, but I still feel the bliss of that lonesome, lovely ghost of a summer kiss. Just a ghost in the Georgia dark, still feel it like a tiny spark. I'm sitting in the corner where the dust likes to hide, watching the world through the porch screen from the inside. You traded in the steady for the shiny and the new, and left me here wondering just what I'm supposed to do. The leather's getting stiff and the soul is feeling thin, hiding from the weather that I'm never coming in. And I'm left behind like an old work boot, scuffed toe and pulled up by the root. I've walked through the fire and I've stood through the rain. Now I'm just a witness to the salt and the stain. You don't need the grip or the strength anymore, so you left me here lonesome by the heavy back door. I remember the miles and the Georgia red mud, the sweat on the brow and the heat in the blood. We stood on the mountain and we plowed through the field. I was the anchor and I was the shield. But a man's just a tool till the job is all done. Then he's cast in the shadows at the set of the sun. And I'm left behind like an old work boot, scuffed at the toe and pulled up by the root. I've walked through the fire and I've stood through the rain. Now I'm just a witness to the salt and the stain. You don't need the grip or the strength anymore, so you left me here lonesome by the heavy back door. New leather shines and the laces are tight, but they don't know the dark or the weight of the night. They haven't been broken or weathered by time. They're just pretty rhythm without any rhyme. And I'm left behind like an old work boot, scuffed at the toe and pulled up by the root. I've walked through the fire and I've stood through the rain. Now I'm just a witness to the salt and the stain. You don't need the grip or the strength anymore, so you left me here lonesome by the heavy back door. You're just an old boot, scuffed up and worn, gathering dust since the day I was born. I climb the stairs where the shadows like to sleep, in a corner of the attic, dark and lonesome deep. Past the broken mirrors and the chairs of wicker cane, I found that black velvet box hiding from the rain. It was leaning in the corner like a soldier in the dark, bearing all the silence and a heavy dusty mark. Yeah, there's dust on the guitar case, but a fire in the wood. Wiped it with my sleeve, just like I knew I should. 6 strings are rusted, but the songs are still alive, waiting for a calloused hand to help them all survive. There's been 20 years of sitting there just to gather in the grave, but the heart inside that hollow box has never moved away. I popped the brassy latches and they bit back with the rust. A cloud of yesterday rose up from all that silver dust. There was a faded plastic pick, a set of black diamond strings, and a photograph of Mama and the way she used to sing. I could almost smell the cedar and the smoke of Daddy's pipe, back when the corn was tall and the summer sun was right. Yeah, there's dust on the guitar case, but a fire in the wood. Wiped it with my sleeve, just like I knew I should. 6 strings are rusted, but the songs are still alive, waiting for a calloused hand to help them all survive. It's been 20 years of sitting there just to gather in the grave, but the heart inside that hollow box has never moved away. Time is just a highway, and it only moves one way. The voices grow so quiet at the fading of the day, but as long as there's a melody, no one's ever truly gone. I'll just tune her up real slow, and I'll keep playing on. Yeah, there's dust on the guitar case, but a fire in the wood. Wiped it with my sleeve, just like I knew I should. 6 strings are rusted, but the songs are still alive, waiting for a calloused hand to help them all survive. It's been 20 years of sitting there just to gather in the grave, but the heart inside that hollow box has never moved away. Just a little dust on a lot of years. Wipe it away now. Let the music play. I pushed the heavy cedar doors and stepped inside the hall. The afternoon was casting long shadows on the wall. The air was thick with hymnals and a century of prayer. I felt the weight of every soul who'd ever rested there. I walked down to the middle, where the wood is worn and deep, to the hollow of the sanctuary where the memories sleep. And it's just old church pews and golden sunlight, telling me the weary world is gonna be alright. Dust motes dancing in the beams like spirits in the air, reminding me that every burden's lighter with a prayer. Yeah, the polished oak is steady, and the light is soft and true on these old church pews. I'm finding my way back to you. I can almost see my grandpa on the 3rd row from the end, nodding at the preacher like a long-lost faithful friend. And Mama in her floral dress, humming Amazing Grace, with a piece of all the ages written on her face. They've been gone for 20 years, but in this amber glow, they're as real as every timber in the only home I know. And it's just old church pews and golden sunlight, telling me the weary world is gonna be alright. Dust motes dancing in the beams like spirits in the air, reminding me that every burden's lighter with a prayer. Yeah, the polished oak is steady, and the light is soft and true on these old church pews. I'm finding my way back to you. The world outside is moving at a restless, weary pace, chasing after shadows in a cold and empty race. But in the stillness of the valley, where the steeple meets the sky, you can find the kind of truth that the money cannot buy. And it's just old church pews and golden sunlight, telling me the weary world is gonna be alright. Dust motes dancing in the beams like spirits in the air, reminding me that every burden's lighter with a prayer. Yeah, the polished oak is steady, and the light is soft and true on these old church pews. I'm finding my way back to you. Just a little sunlight on the polished wood. Yeah, I'm feeling better, like I knew I would. I opened up that cedar chest beside our unmade bed, searching for a comfort that could quiet down my head. I found your old blue cardigan, the one you used to wear when the world was still a gentle place and you were always there. As I held it to my face, it hit me like a ghost. The one thing in this empty house that I was missing most. It's the scent of lavender and logs hanging in the air, reminding me of morning light and ribbons in your hair. A little bit of sweetness wrapped in shadows and in pain, like the smell of summer clover just before a heavy rain. Yeah, I'm breathing in the memories and paying out the cost to the bitter holy scent of lavender and logs. I see you in the garden with the sunrise on your face, putting every lonesome weed back in its rightful place. You always smelled like dried up flowers and lice-scented soap, a walking, breathing melody of quiet, steady hope. Now the garden's overgrown and the porch is feeling cold, but the fragrance in this fabric is a story never told. It's the scent of lavender and long, hanging in the air, reminding me of morning light and ribbons in your hair. A little bit of sweetness wrapped in shadows and in pain, like the smell of summer clover just before a heavy rain. Yeah, I'm breathing in the memories and paying out the cost to the bitter holy scent of lavender and loss. Time can take the voices, and time can take the sight, and time can turn a golden day into a lonesome night. But a heart can't ever quite forget the way a person felt when a certain kind of perfume makes a frozen spirit melt. Reminding me of morning light and ribbons in your hair. A little bit of sweetness wrapped in shadows and in pain, like the smell of summer clover just before a heavy rain. Yeah, I'm breathing in the memories and paying out the cost to the bitter holy scent of lavender and loss. Just a scent of lavender and the long, long loss. I'm still holding on. The amber's glowing in the glass on this scarred oak tabletop, and the ticking in my waistcoat pocket just won't ever stop. I pulled it out to check the hour, but I'm looking at the past, thinking about the things we promised and the things that didn't last. The brass is worn and dull now from the rubbing of my thumb, while the burn of this old bourbon makes the lonely feelings numb. It's just whiskey and old pocket watches marking out the years. One of them kills the quiet, the other counts the tears. The gold is getting tarnished and the bottle's getting low, in a world that's moving way too fast for a man who's moving slow. Yeah, I'm just sitting with the shadows and the ticking of a ghost, drinking to the memories that I'm gonna miss the most. My granddaddy carried this when he plowed the Georgia red. Time is all a man truly owns, is what he always said. He handed it to Daddy, and Daddy gave it down to me. But it feels a little heavier with every every year, you see. 'Cause a watch can tell you when to go, when it's time to stay, but it can't tell you how to bring back a love that slipped away. It's just whiskey and old pocket watches marking out the years. One of them kills the quiet, the other counts the tears. The gold is getting tarnished and the bottle's getting low, in a world that's moving way too fast for a man who's moving slow. Yeah, I'm just sitting with the shadows and the ticking of a ghost, drinking to the memories that I'm gonna miss the most. You can wind the spring up tight and try to hold the hands, but time is just a river flowing through the shifting sands. And you can pour another round to try and stop the ache, but the heart keeps on ticking with every breath you take. It's just whiskey and old pocket watches marking out the years. One of them kills the quiet, the other counts the tears. The gold is getting tarnished and the bottle's getting low, in a world that's moving way too fast for a man who's moving slow. Yeah, I'm just sitting with the shadows and the ticking of a ghost, drinking to the memories that I'm gonna miss the most. Just a ticking in the pocket and a fire in the glass, watching all the golden hours slowly start to pass.
I took a walk out past the rusted pasture gate, where the cedar shadows always seem to hesitate. Down in the meadow by the quiet creekside bend, I found an old familiar, withered friend. I brushed away the moss and the winter's gray debris, and looked upon the spirit of the man I used to be. And there's an initial carved in the old oak tree, inside a heart that used to be you and me. The bark is gnawed and the branches reach so high, touching the edges of a lonesome Georgia sky. The world has changed and the years are flown away, but a promise in the timber is still living here today. I remember how my Barlow knife felt in my hand, young and foolish, making our own stand. You were the scent of honeysuckle hanging in the summer air. I cut the line so deep just to make the feeling last. Now I'm just a witness to a shadow of the past, and there's initials carved in the old oak tree inside a heart that used to be you and me. The bark is gnawed and the branches reach so high, touching the edges of a lonesome Georgia sky. The world has changed and the years have flown away, but a promise in the timber is still living here today. And there's initials carved in the old oak tree inside a heart that used to be you and me. The bark is gnawed and the branches reach so high, touching the edges of a lonesome Georgia sky. The world has changed and the years have flown away, but a promise in the timber is still living here today. Deep in the bark, lifted in the grain, still sees a heart through the years of rain.
I can still hear the rasp of the sandpaper on a piece of white oak, and the strike of a match before the morning kitchen spoke. The rattle of the grease gun and the clink of a rusty wrench, working down in the shadows by that old wooden bench. He didn't say much, he wasn't a man of many words, but the music of his labor was the sweetest thing I heard. It was the sound of my father's hands, steady and strong, building a life where a boy could belong. The callous skin on a cedar fence, the slap of a heavy palm in the middle of the storm. He was the quiet and the calm, rough enough to break the earth, but gentle as a prayer. The sound of my father's hands is still hanging in the air. I remember the click of his pocket knife, peeling an apple skin, and the way he'd let the screen door shut when the day was folding in. The rhythmic thud of the hammer, driving the nails home tight, and the way he'd clasp his palms together at the fading of the light. He'd rest them on my shoulder when I was feeling small, and I'd swear those hands were big enough to hold up every wall. It was the sound of my father's hands, steady and strong, building a life where a boy could belong. The callous skin on a cedar fence, the slap of a heavy palm in the middle of the storm. He was was the quiet and the calm, rough enough to break the earth, but gentle as a prayer. The sound of my father's hands is still hanging in the air. Now I look at my own fingers and I see the scars and lines, tracing out a map of all his dreams and his designs. I hope when my time is over and the sun is going down, my boys can find some comfort in the echo of this sound. It was the sound of my father's hands, steady and strong, building a life where a boy could belong. The callous skin on a cedar fence, the slap of a heavy palm in the middle of the storm. He was the quiet and the calm, rough enough to break the earth, but gentle as a prayer. The sound of my father's hands is still hanging in the air, steady and strong, just a work in the land. Yeah, I still hear him, my father's hands. Sitting here watching through the rusted porch screen, the saddest blue willow that I've ever seen. Out past the garden where the weeds have grown tall, there's a memory of summer just waiting to fall. Wooden pins hold it tight to the wire against a late afternoon sky that's catching on fire. It's just her Sunday dress dancing on the line, telling me secrets of a better time. White cotton waving in a slow southern breeze, like a ghost in the garden under the trees. It's empty and lonesome, but it's still holding her shape, a beautiful heart in a cotton escape. I remember the morning she first put it on, before the soft light of the valley was gone. She smelled like lavender and light-scented soap, and she walked with a step that was heavy with hope. Now the wind blows right through where her spirit should be, and it leaves all the shadows just staring at me. It's just her Sunday dress dancing on the line, telling me secrets of a better time. White cotton waving in a slow southern breeze, like a ghost in the garden under the trees. It's empty and lonesome, but it's still holding her shape, a beautiful heart in a cotton escape. I ought to go out there and bring it inside, but there's too many memories for a man to hide. So I'll just let it fly till the sun goes down low, 'cause it's hard to let go of the only ghost I know. Just a Sunday dress, dancing on the line, telling me secrets of a better time. White cotton waving in a slow southern breeze, like a ghost in the garden under the trees. It's empty and lonesome, but it's still holding her shape, a beautiful heart in a cotton escape. Just a blue cotton dress, waving goodbye to a cold Sunday sun and a lonesome old guy. Dust was kicking up behind that old beat-up Chevrolet as the golden rays of autumn began to fade away. I can still smell the clover and the drying of the corn and the quiet of the valley before the night was born. We were leaning on the tailgate, just watching for a sign. Back when I was yours and you were truly mine, and we were chasing the harvest moon across the silver sky, watching that big orange lantern start to climb up high, holding hands in the shadows where the heavy branches lean, living out a promise in a world so soft and clean. Yeah, the years have gone to amber, but I still see the glow of us chasing the harvest moon a long time ago. There's a rusted gate a-creaking where the meadow meets the wood. I'd go back to that moment if I only thought I could. You were wearing blue denim and a smile I won't forget, a vision etched in starlights that hasn't faded yet. The crickets sang a melody for a love that felt so true, while the universe was quiet, just watching me and you. And we were chasing the harvest moon across the silver sky, watching that big orange lantern start to climb up high, holding Yeah, the years have gone to amber, but I still see the glow of us chasing the harvest moon. A long time ago, now the fields are turning frosty and the air is getting thin, and I'm just another shadow where the winter's moving in. But every now and then, when the October wind is right, I can almost feel you reaching through the velvet of the night. We were chasing the harvest moon across the silver sky, watching that big orange lantern start to climb up high, holding hands in the shadows where the heavy branches lean, living out a promise in a world so soft and clean. Yeah, the years have gone to amber, but I still see the glow of us chasing the harvest moon a long time ago. Just chasing that moon across the Georgia sky, before the world got loud, before we said goodbye.
The paint is peeling off the siding of this old frame house. It's quiet enough to hear the heartbeat of a field mouse. I'm sitting on the porch steps, watching your clouds turn black, thinking about the summer days that ain't ever coming back. The spring is broken on the frame, the wood is warped and thin, and that old screen door is just a slamming in the wind. Yeah, it's a lonesome rhythm, a hollow kind of sin. That screen door slamming in the wind. Every time it hits the frame, it sounds like your name. And a house has gone cold, but still feels the flame. It's a ghost in the hallway, memory moving in, with that screen door slamming in the wind. I remember how you'd lean there with a glass of lemonade, watching the golden shadows as the July light would fade. You'd let it shut so softly when you walked out to the yard, back when loving you was easy and living wasn't hard. Now there's nobody to catch it, nobody to walk through, just a rhythmic reminder of the ghost to me and you. Yeah, it's a lonesome rhythm, screen door slamming in the wind. Every time it hits a frame, it sounds like your name in a house that's gone cold but still feels the flame. It's a ghost in the hallway, a memory moving in, that screen door slamming in the wind. I ought to get my hammer and fix that rusty latch, but there's some things in this life a man just can't hatch. So I'll just sit here listening to the sound of letting go, to the only heartbeat left and the only home I know. It's a lonesome rhythm, a hollow kind of sin. That screen door slamming in the wind. Every time it hits the frame, it sounds like your name in a house that's gone cold but still feels the flame. It's a ghost in the hallway, a memory moving in, with that screen door slamming in the wind. Just a slamming in the Georgia wind. Winds of yesterday coming back again. Paint is peeling off the siding of this old frame house. It's quiet enough to hear the heartbeats of the field mouse. I'm sitting on the porch steps, watching the clouds turn black, thinking about the summer days that ain't ever coming back. The spring is broken on the frame, the wood is warped and thin, and that old screen door is just a slamming in the wind. Yeah, it's a lonesome rhythm,
Reckon shadows stretch a little longer on this hill when the evening breeze starts whispering and the mockingbird is still. I'm sitting on this porch swing watching the gold turn into gray, thinking about the 100 years that somehow slipped away. The mountains look like velvet under a bruised and purple sky as I watch another lonesome day prepare itself to die. And I'm just soaking in the last light of Tennessee, thinking about the man I was and who I used to be. It's a fading fire on the ridge, a glow that's growing dim like an old forgotten melody or a Sunday morning hymn. Yeah, it's beautiful and broken, just like it's meant to be, watching the last light of Tennessee. I can almost see you standing there bathed in amber glow, with that smile that used to haunt me 40 years or so ago. You had a way of holding on to summer in your hand. Now I'm just a stranger in this changing, restless land. The fireflies are waking up to dance among the pines, while I'm just busy reading all these tired, dusty lines. And I'm just soaking in the last light of Tennessee, thinking about the man I was and who I used to be. It's a fading fire on the ridge, a glow that's growing dim like an old forgotten melody or a Sunday morning hymn. Yeah, it's beautiful and broken, just like it's meant to be, watching the last light of Tennessee. The night is coming on now with a cold and steady pace, but there's a comfort in the darkness that I'm learning to embrace. For every sun that sets, I know 1,000 stars will rise to keep a lonely watch above these lonesome southern skies. Thinking about the man I was and who I used to be. It's a fading fire on the ridge, a glow that's growing dim like an old forgotten melody or a Sunday morning hymn. Yeah, it's beautiful and broken, just like it's meant to be, watching the last light of Tennessee. Just the last light, fading over the ridge. Goodbye, Tennessee. I'll see you on the other side.
clutter in a dusty kitchen drawer, looking for a piece of string or a light bulb for the store. My fingers caught a jagged edge, a cold and heavy rain, a silver turned to iron, a forgotten weathered thing. I pulled them to the window light and felt my spirit fold, looking at those rusty keys to a house we sold. Yeah, they're rusty keys to a house we sold, to a dream that turned to silver and a love that turned to gold. They don't fit the lock no more, they don't open up the door to the life we used to live back in 1974. But they still fit in my hand, and they still unlock the pain of every ghost and memory that's living in the rain. I can still see the kitchen wall where the pencil marks were light, tracing how the kids had grown every Saturday night, and the way the morning sunlight used to hit the hardwood floor before we packed the trailer and walked out of the door. A stranger holds a title now, and someone else cuts the grass, while I'm just holding on to teeth made of iron and a glass. Yeah, they're rusty keys to a house we sold, to a dream that turned to silver and a love that turned to gold. They don't fit the lock no more, they don't open up the door to the life we used to live back in 1974. But they still fit in my hand, they still unlock the pain of every ghost and memory that's living in the rain. The bank can take the rafters and the bank can take the yard, but they can't take the spirit. And though they try so mighty hard, you can sell a piece of ground, you can sell a pile of stone, but you can't sell the feeling of a place you called your own. Yeah, they're rusty keys to a house we sold, to a dream that turned to silver and a love that turned to gold. They don't fit the lock no more, they don't open up the door to the life we used to live back in 1974. But they still fit in my hand, and they still unlock the pain of every ghost and memory that's living in the rain. Just some rusty keys in a lonesome hand, open up the shadows of a different land. I let the clutch out slow on this old beat-up Ford, leaving behind the spirit and the things I cannot afford. Past the rust and water tower by the old oak tree, where I carved your name in silver next to a part of me. The gravel is singing lonesome underneath the heavy tires as the dust begins to settle over the telephone wires. And it is a small town sunset in the rearview mirror. The further I get, the vision gets clearer, a glow of golden amber over everything I have known, a map of every seed that I have
sunset into velvet night. I see the steeple of the church where we said our first hello, and the porch light at your mama's where I hated to go slow. Every crack in the asphalt is a story I could tell of a life I loved so dearly and a life I knew so well. But the world is getting wider and the town is getting small, and I am just wondering if I'm doing right at all. And it is a small town sunset in the rear view mirror. The further I get, the vision gets clear. A glow of golden amber over everything I have known. A map of every seed that I have ever gone and sown. Yeah, the road ahead is dark, but the ghost behind is bright. Chasing that small town sunset in the velvet night. They say you cannot look back if you were gonna make it through, but every mile I am driving is a mile away from you. The glass is just a window to a time that had to end. A fire on the ridge around a lonesome southern bend. And it is a small town sunset in a rear view mirror. The further I get, the vision gets clearer. A glow of golden amber over everything I have known. A map of every seed that I have ever gone and sown. Yeah, the road ahead is dark, but the ghost behind is bright. Chasing that small town sunset into velvet night. Just a fading glow in the silver glass, watching the memories slowly start to pass.